What's up again, guys? Welcome back to Entertainment. As always, I'm your host Richard Gunter with another one. Alright, so what we are reading about this morning is Reggae Boyz, the Reggae Boyz that are having a good start to their season campaign. So the reason why this is quite interesting is because we know that in September we have the Nation League coming up. So it's very important that our Reggae Boyz are getting a lot of minutes, they are playing consistent, and also they are performing, meaning attacking players are getting goals and assists, defenders are keeping clean sheets, and if they can contribute to attacking areas, that would be a plus as well. So these things build a player's confidence, knowing that whenever they get called up for the national team, they can replicate those type of performances. So this is very important, and so far from what I know is that four Reggae Boyz players they start the season with a bang. That's Kaim Dixon, Ronaldo Cifas, Casey Palmer, and also Tyrese Campbell. So all four of these players, they played for different clubs. Two are based in England. One is in Serbia, playing in the Serbian top flight division, and the other is in I can't pronounce that name, but Ronaldo Cifas plays for Karabag or something like that. I think the name of his team. Now, quite a few YouTubers as well was discussing the Kaim Dixon move, and they thought that this move was a good move for the player's development and so forth, and I concur with them. I think it's a very positive move for him. He moved away from youth football, and that is a plus for him. Reason being, when you look at Kaim Dixon's progression, coming from Clarendon College, then to Arnett, then to Charlton, he was in the youth team for a while. Then he went out on loan, spent half a season on loan, never really worked out, went back to Charlton and was scoring goals. So when you look at a progression like that, I started to ask myself, a player like this, I think youth football is not the level for him anymore. He's past that level, but maybe he hasn't fully made that jump to the senior team. So what would be a good decision for him, for a player like this to make? And I think the decision he made to go out permanently to Serbia to play some big man football was a good one, because it's a different level there. It's still in Europe. He may be not at the one of those so-called top European clubs, but it's still a platform where he can display his talent, keep progressing, and getting a lot of game time, playing with a lot of 32-year-old. So they won't be taking him lightly. They will surely be very aggressive towards him. So the point I'm making is, it was a good decision, and now he has played 3 games, started all 3, and his last game he got a goal and assist to help his team to victory, and that is good. That is what you want. Now this will ultimately boost his confidence. So if he were to get called up for the national team coming in September, he would be coming in on a high if he can consistently replicate performances like what he did yesterday. Now for Ronaldo Cifas, I think his move was very important for him as well, because he's not only he's not only still in Europe, but the team that he's playing for is a team that has the potential to play in the Europa Conference League, or I think it's Europa League, one out of the two. But that's a decent level to play at. for him. This would be a lot of that. This will bring a lot of confidence, a lot of experience to his game as well. So that is also a good move. And also, he's not in a team that is fighting relegation. He's in a team that is fighting for a title. They're fighting to win the title in the competition that he's playing in. So that is a different pressure. And if he can leave that team with all that high quality pressure, with a lot of demands, playing good football, and take all of that experience back to the national team with him, he can only raise the level. He can only raise the bar when he's back with the national team, knowing that he's already in that mindset of winning, going for trophies, going to try and win titles. So it's just natural that he will have to bring that mindset back to the national team to help push his other teammates to make a statement that, look, we want to win whatever competition that we're playing in, and that is the ultimate goal. And for Kasey Palmer and Tyrese Campbell, their situation is a little bit different. Kasey Palmer playing for Luton. He got a brace to help Luton win the game, their first game in the League One campaign. He will be chasing promotion, so that's another pressure for him as well. And he can also bring that back to the national team. Very quality midfielder, and he might just be one of the go-to-head midfielders that we will be looking at this season to compete for the Reggae Boyz, or whenever he gets the call up. He would be one of those midfielders that we are looking for to try to take control of the game, try to run games for us, try to make sure that the team is ticking. So he starts off his campaign with 2 goals, and that is very important for him. That will do a lot of boost to his confidence. And for Tyrese Campbell, his story is a little bit different as well. There were talks that he was probably going to be sold, probably going to make a move away from Charlton, but that deal, I guess that deal didn't materialize, or perhaps he didn't want to leave the club, his boyhood club that he was there from. He was around 9. So now he kicks off his campaign start and scoring. So that is very good. We know how good Tyrese Campbell is. He's displayed some of that in the national team. I think he should be a little bit more consistent, but maybe with he plays regular for Charlton, but in the system that he plays in right now, maybe if the coach keeps on to play him on that left hand side where he can cut in and where he can run his defenders and create some damage, maybe that would do some boost to his confidence. Because last season he predominantly plays as a second striker or as a wing back, because Charlton was fighting to stay up, so they predominantly plays a back 5, and because he works so hard off the ball, he has that pace and that attacking instinct going forward. He was mostly preferred to play as a wing back. So maybe that took a bit away from his game. But no, his club is playing a 4 at the back right now, so maybe he's getting a little bit more license to go forward and show off his attacking instinct. So yeah, those are the 4 Reggae Boyz that start the season with a bang. There are probably more, but these are the 4 that I'm mentioning right now. Tyrese Campbell, Kasey Palmer, Ronaldo Cifas, and Kaim Dixon. It's going to be, I will be keeping an eye out on these players and all Reggae Boyz players, you know, just to see their progression, because as I said, the Nations League is coming up, and we'll need our Reggae Boyz to be in tip-top form when it comes around to those time to get the job done for the national team. So If you've reached this far in the video, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Tell me what are your thoughts are on these players that started the season well. You know the world works. All right, I'm out.